Hello students, welcome to our e-learning class. This is Zakir Hussain from Springdale Children's School, Naya Gaon, Kota. Today we will learn chapter number 2, the noun case. As you know about the noun, so let's see first the definition of the noun. What is a noun? A noun is a word that is used to name a person, a place, or a thing. It may name a real object, an idea, or an even action. Now let's see the case of the noun. There are three cases, or we can say that noun is used as a nominative, objective, and possessive. Nominative means it is used as subject of a verb. Objective means it is used as an object of verb, and possessive means it is used as an ownership. Now let's see the rule number 1. A noun is in the nominative case when it is the subject of the verb. For example, Eat caught a large fish. Beth and Annie collect stamps. James is the eldest in the 4 children. So here in these 3 examples, in number 1 eat, number 2 Beth and Annie, and in sentence number 3 James are used as a subject and they are called nouns. So they are called as a nominative case of the noun. Now let's see the rule number 2. A predicate nominative comes after a linking verb. For example, the girl was my sister. The tennis plays are Ray and Harold. The figure in white was Mila. Now see the rule number 1 as an objective case. Noun is used as an objective. A noun is in the objective case when it is used as a direct object of a verb. For example, she threw the ball to her father. We bought flowers to the altar. He gave ice cream to the child. Here we can see that the ball, flowers, and ice cream are the object of the verbs, and they are used as a noun objective case. Now let's see rule number 2 as an objective. A noun is in the objective case when it is used as object of the preposition. We traveled through Mindanao. The gift came from the teacher. The child went with Mary and Annie. Here the underlined words are used as an object of the preposition. Here is the rule number 3. A noun is in the objective case when it is used as an indirect object of the verb. For example, father bought my brother a new car. The teacher gave the students another chance. The hostess invited Peter to the party. Here the underlined words are the object and they are indirect object of the verb. Here the rule number 4. A noun is in the objective case when it is used as a subject of an infinitive. For example, Donna asked Miguel to teach her the new dance steps. Ella requested Mary to sing. Here the underlined words are used as an objective case and they are used with infinitive verbs. Let's see the rule number 5. A noun is in the objective case where it is used as an object of an infinitive. Donna asked Miguel to teach Lisa the new dance steps and Ella requested Mary to sing, songs. Here Lisa and songs are the objective and they are used as an object of an infinitive. Let's see the rule number 6. A noun is in the objective case when it is used as an objective complement. They called my baby Gabe. The priest baptized him Gabriel Yon. Here Gab and Gabriel Yon is used as an objective complement. Now let's see the rule number 7. A noun is in the objective case when it is used as a retained object after a passive verb. For example, Henry was given the prize. Dogs were fed meat after the party. The girls were given invitation last week. Here the underlined word prize, meat and invitation are used as a retained object after a passive verb. Now let's see the noun as possessive. Form the possessive case of singular nouns by adding apostrophe s. For example, Charles, Charles' car, boy, boy's pants, bird, bird's nets. Now let's see the rule number 2. When two nouns indicate joint ownership, the sign of possession is placed after the second noun. For example, Mickey and Minnie's show, Pedro and John's room, Elsa and Kiko's store. Now here is the rule number 3 to use possessive of the noun. When two nouns indicate separate ownership, add the sign of possession to both nouns. Let's see the example. Remy's and Pat's dogs, Beans and Downey's toys, Miko's and Yuri's grades. Now here is the rule number 4. Compound nouns form the possessive case by adding apostrophe s to the last word. Let's see the example. Mother-in-law's dish, Secretary General's wife, Editor-in-Chief's article. So dear student, it was the explanation of our chapter number 2, the noun cases. I have explained you the noun cases as nominative case, objective case and possessive case. I hope you have learned better. We will meet in our next e-learning class. Till then, goodbye.